Alright, hello everyone. This is gonna be facts about me type of thing and an opinions that I've had with just anything in the past. Okay, let's go. Number one fact about me, I hate being 100% full or just damn near almost completely full off of food and food alone. Like if the main meal and all that stuff like that, I hate that. Now I'm not including like, oh yeah, the meal and then the dessert and then the water or beverage afterwards. No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about like if I get something from Popeyes, it could be like I got some shrimp and some biscuit and then some fries and then gravy and mashed potatoes, red beans and rice, all that stuff like that, and I get full off of all of that to where I can't even eat dessert, to where I can barely even drink my water. Like I hate that shit. I hate it so much. I do not like to be completely full off of just the main meal and the main meal alone. Like, I gotta have room for my dessert. If I have a hankering for chocolate and I look at the bag and I be like, damn, I can't even put it in my mouth. I'm full as fuck. Like, no, I hate that shit. I hate that shit so much. Or when like having to try to drink water, I hate that shit too. Like, I hate that shit. I can't even drink water. Like shit, I have to wait 30 minutes to actually consume something else. No, I hate that. I hate that so much. Opinion for number two. I feel as though it's gonna take basically the whole world centuries before we all accept each other and not just even stop the war, is just combine. Like I feel like it's gonna take a long ass time for that to achieve, because you've seen our human history, what we've been taught in classes, all the wars, just all the disagreements off of just the most basic shit. It could have just been off rumors and the whole war start. It's just like, bro, what? So I feel like it's gonna take a few more centuries for us to actually get more okay with each other. That's how I feel about the whole thing. I'm scrolling in the back. Number three, I cannot do back and forth arguing or back and forth hostilities with people. I can't do that. I can't. Some people, they're more ready for argument and some people just really aren't, or some are just both. I don't think I've ever been fully ready for an argument when I was in an argument with someone, or I could feel like I'm about to be in an argument with someone. I'm not the type of person to where I stop caring after a bit when I'm in situations like that. Now, if it's a conversation to where we're both like, being respectful, if we're both like, sharing ideas and we're not trying to do all of that, like, we're both trying to be open to it. Like, I've had conversations like that before in the past. I've had that, However, if it's where like we're trying to read each other or we're doing that, I get too mad. Like that's the problem with me. I either get too mad, one, because I can't snap back with ignorance like that. Like it's not in me. Like, after a while, if I get too mad, I'll just, okay, that sounded, hold on, wait. In moments like that, I get too mad. I feel like I become more ignorant. Like, I've become less coherent with my ideas of what I'm trying to convey, because once I'm being called out my name or once I'm being called a certain name, I'm legit just like, okay, we're not having a conversation anymore. We're having what this generation's argument types are. That's what we're having. Like, this ain't cool. So I can't do that back and forth. I'm not the same way when that happens. So yeah. Number four, for my opinion, I feel like people should have the opportunity from a young age to work to earn a living. I feel as though you shouldn't like be given everything from a kid to like when you're 18 or when you're 16. I feel as though you should be instilled in you from a young age of hard work, or at least respect. That's another thing, is you should be taught how to respect someone, or how to respect somebody's grind and their hard work, and like, feel as though you want that same for yourself, and you should be given the opportunity to do that for yourself. Work hard for yourself and earn stuff for yourself. To tie that into that opinion already, I feel like it's too okay nowadays to be lazy, to just earn stuff and not do much of anything for it. Like, Number five, fact about me, I made a public speech about procrastination and how bad it is for you while fighting it every single day. I be right hooking my procrastination and that shit come back with a whole jab. Like I be like, Oh God! Then it uppercut me. I'd be like, oh, I'm God. I'm God. I'm soaring in the skies. Then I'm gonna fall to the ground. That's how it be doing me. Now I ain't stay down. I ain't say all that, but I be getting knocked down. I be getting back up though. But anyway, gone to number 6, I think, for my opinion. With this opinion, number 6, I feel as though things that were acceptable back then versus things that are acceptable now, like if those two were paired together, which one I would choose? I would choose what is acceptable to do now than back then, because there have been talks about like how this generation or how just this whole year people are this like the 2020s, how sensitive they are and all that. However, if you go back to the 90s and before then and you hear how okay it was to say not only certain things but to do certain things, you'll be more happy that you're in today's age now. Like I'm more happy that I'm in today's age now than anything. Okay, I could walk down the street and someone just out of nowhere called me fucking N-word or some shit like that, or it was just okay to say some of the most ignorant shit. Like nowadays, yes, things are like blown either out of proportion and things like that, or situations can become completely derailed. However, I would take how things are now versus how things were back then. Thank you. Fact about me, 7. When I was younger, probably like before I was 10 or a little bit afterwards, I disliked water. I disliked shepherd's pie, collard greens, mashed potatoes, Brussels sprouts, cornbread, ham, coleslaw, green beans. Did I already say mac and cheese? If I didn't, mac and cheese, liver and onions. I liked onions. I liked the onions back then, but like liver and onions, and liver by itself, chitlins, pig's feet, watermelon. And that's just to name a few, probably. There's probably a little bit more. I can't even remember it now. However, of that list of things, I wish I had wrote that all down. I love me some watermelon. I love water. You literally can't live without it. So, I had to realize that as I got older. I love mashed potatoes, mac and cheese. I love greens, but I love greens with hot sauce and bacon. That sounds unhealthy as shit. Greens by themselves, as long as they're seasoned well, I love them. I now actually like shepherd's pie. I used to hate it when anyone made it. It didn't matter who. My mom makes food so well. She seasons so well. However, if it was just shepherd's pie, it didn't matter who made it. I hated it. I like Brussels sprouts now as well. And if there's any other thing I didn't mention, I probably didn't like it. I don't like liver still. Cornbread's okay. Did I even mention cornbread in this list? I probably did. Hopefully I did. Next time I'll write it down, because what the hell. But anyway, on to my opinion for, I think, number 8. I feel like drama that happened on YouTube needs to stay on YouTube and not be anywhere near big at all. Like, if I'll be honest with you. Because if I'm on YouTube and I subscribe to so many fucking people, to be honest with you, if it lasts for over a month, it's concerning. It's kind of becoming where it's too much. Like, no, it needs to last for like at most 3.5 weeks, and it needs to mainly be on YouTube, because that's how some of these other dramas I get. I never seen them in like actual articles and news outlets be like, oh my gosh, Trisha Paytas and Gabby Hanna are at it again. Like, I've never read that in some news outlets. I've never done that. Like, so I've only seen it on YouTube. So I feel as though it should stay where it came from, on YouTube, Fact about me, number 9, I don't follow celebrities' lives on a day-to-day or even an often basis. Like, I follow some on Instagram, but even with that, you see me on Twitter more than you see me on Instagram, and I don't even think I follow anyone on Twitter that is a celebrity, in my opinion. It's just not interesting to me. Even when I review some of these dramas, like, I don't even view the Try Guys as like for real celebrities. I've known them off of YouTube and BuzzFeed, and really that's it. I don't see them as like, actors on the big screen, or like have repeated music, all that stuff like that, or constantly at events where a bunch of celebrities are at, just constantly like that, and it's been for years. No, that's why I don't view them as such. I don't follow like those celebrities, like celebrities in my opinion. I don't follow that. It's not interesting to me. Maybe it's because I'm on YouTube and Twitter more often than anything, or Tumblr and Pinterest. Oh, I'm on it. Yeah, I'm on those. Yeah. And finally, number 10, for my opinion, I feel as though after you reach a certain level of success in your life, I feel like for the rest of your life, you should be doing what brings you, not only peace but joy. Like what piques your interest, of course. You should still be invested in those things. However, I feel like you should be maintaining that peace because, not many people in their lives obtain a level of peace. Some people, why? Some people pass away before they can truly obtain the peace that they have been wanting all their life. So I feel as though once you reach that level of success in your life, you should be either maintaining it or just living off of that, And to extend on that a little bit, is that where my opinion comes from with that is seeing certain dramas like going on Instagram, Shade Room. That's where I got the butter and crab I'm missing thing. I was so mad. But where my opinion comes from that is like seeing celebrities that are called celebrities be in drama, and they not only, it's not even just financial status, they got a whole child, they are with the man or woman or person of their dreams. They have people, a whole family that loves them and they can call anytime to confide in, ask for something from and stuff like that. Go and see. They either have a business or still have money rolling in even when they're just resting at home, bro. Like I feel like those who have made it like that, like somewhere where I want to be in life, god damn it, I feel as though you should be chilling, bitch. Like, at this point the drama ain't even worth it. That type of shit, like after somebody try to call me out on some shit, I roll my eyes and get off my fucking phone because I be like, Mitch, this ain't fucking worth it. That's how I want to be, and that's how I would hopefully probably be. So yeah, that was it for my video. I just wanted to make this out of random. I just felt like making it, if I'm being honest with you. All right, that'll be all. May peace be with you for an eternity.